Hey everybody, welcome to Old Guy's Garage. Today we're going to be doing some touch-up work on these old brake lights here. We're going to touch them up, put some new fresh silver paint on them. So stay tuned, let's see how it goes. Some close-up views, you can kind of see some slight scratches and scuff marks. The back end of this car was facing outside just like it is now, so there is some sun damage to particularly the upper brake lights here. As you can see, most of the silver's been worn down. So we're going to be taking those out and cleaning them up and making this thing one step closer to running condition. Let's go ahead and make sure they all come loose here. See, those are loose, and the bottom ones here, they're feeling loose. And as you're removing the screws, don't forget to have one of these handy things around. Put all your screws in. Because we all know what a pain it is when you think you have all your screws together, and next thing you know, you're missing some. Off goes the first light. You'll have to be careful on the back here. There is an additional lens that you'll want to remove so it just doesn't fall out and crack. There we go. So as I'm removing these, I am going to lay them on the sides of the car that I removed them, and then if you want to, you can always use some masking tape and mark the parts as you go. Sometimes if you can't get them out, you can put your hand in here and get a little bit better grip, and then start to wiggle them free. As you can see here, you can wiggle it, get a better grip so you're not pulling on that little thin plastic there. What I'm doing here, just some warm soap and a little dish soap, trying to get all of the sticky stuff and dirt and grime off of these lenses. So, and this is a Scotch-Brite pad here. Works pretty well. And one thing I'm doing here to assist getting in these grooves is using a little pick to kind of help press the tape in where it needs to go before I end up cutting it with the X-Acto or a razor knife. And you just want to make sure you work it from the inside out, and then you get that second groove you want to get right in through here. There's the first one and then the second one right here. That's where you're going to cut with your razor blade. So here we go, we're just pressing this in, following the contours. So lay 2 pieces of tape down and just follow the contours. So let's get more tape on and finish masking these off. And the sharper the razor blade, the better. As you can see, after you make your cut here, this should just come right on off. Whoops. Whoops, just like that. Alright, so we got these masked off. Feel free to go back and check. Make sure you like how the tape is lined up and cut. Ready for some paint. So a little patience. Very, very sharp knife is very much a must. It gets you the cleanest cuts and makes the life very, very easy as far as masking these off. Just a little time. Just a little time. Alright, so these are ready to go. We're not going to use primer. We're just going to try to put a thinner coat of this metallic silver. It looks like it's high performance wheel paint. So that ought to be fun. So again, with plastic, you want to keep the coat thin. That way it's less prone to chipping. Okay, so we grabbed the lower here. We're going to again start our first layer. Just going to go around the outside. Most of these surfaces are vertical, so you don't want to get the paint too thick. We don't want any runs. Hit all these spots, then come over to this side, hit these areas, and then come this way, and we'll hit these guys. Alright, and I'm going to hit the outside one more time here. And, okay, so this is how these look after like one coat. So, I mean, they're getting there. I just don't want to spray too thick because I don't want any runs. So we're going to go ahead and do our same method that we've been doing and put another coat on. We're going to hit these sides here, come over here, do the tops, we're going to do the bottom, do the side, and then do these left sides. Alright, let's do the other three. I'm also going to rotate the box, that way there's not one spot where I'm constantly spraying and there's like just a big wet spot that you're working with putting the brake lights or the brake lenses on and off. So here we are. I'm going to spray directly on some of these verticals here and try to get those nicely covered. Again, just kind of spray the same way and work your way around and spray all these parts. Come here, let's get the top of this lens, and then we're going to rotate over here and get this part. And again, I'm going to go on the outside one last time here. And then I'm just going to mist the surface here. Perfect. And let's just look it over. If we see anything, we want to hit it. If not, we'll probably just do one quick misting to it. Okay, so we got these sprayed. I'm going to let them dry for a bit until they're safe to touch, and then we're going to pull this tape off. So we don't want to wait too long to pull the tape off. We want to do it fairly quickly after we spray it. I just don't accidentally touch wet paint as I'm pulling it off and then have to start over. Right, so let's start pulling the tape off. I'm going to start here in the middle, and that way I could stay away from my freshly painted edges. Whoops. There we go. Trying to do this with one hand. Ooh, looking good. Looking good. Look at that. And we'll take this last one off here. So here's one where we just took the tape off. So looking pretty darn good here. Boy, these are going to look great. Hey everybody, so here we go. The tape is off. Man, look at those. What a difference. What a difference. And like I said, when you spray, you just want to keep your coats thin. Just a reminder, as you're at this stage, you may want to go ahead and switch out the light bulbs too before you put your lenses back in. Now you can come back in later with a silver pen and go around these perimeters here if you'd like. So, you know, like maybe in that area, you know, you can touch them up a little bit. So I'm gonna let the paint dry. I might hit these lenses with some wax just to clean them up a little bit. Alright everybody, we got these wrapped up and installed, painted, freshened up. They look really, really good. Wow, what a world of difference. Just trying to work on it day by day, like everybody who has a car they're restoring. Every little bit counts. A half hour there and an hour there. It all adds up to getting you back where you want to be. So, thanks for watching. Please comment if you'd like. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We got a whole bunch of cool stuff coming in the future months. So, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.